10 essential tips that are going to change your life. They're super easy to incorporate without you spending a bunch of money. And these 10 little things that you probably didn't realize you could add into your routine is going to be a game changer for your skin, your skincare routine, how you feel about yourself, your confidence, your glow up as we reinvent ourselves. Hello, beautiful people. How are you guys doing today? I decided, after having so many requests, to show you guys my skincare routine to healthier, glowing skin. I finally filmed one. And of course, I had to add in 10 tips that have helped me towards healthier, glowing skin. And it's not going to take you that long. Trust me, when I tell you these 10 tips, they're really simple. But again, as we reinvent ourselves, you cannot expect new results with old habits and old ways of thinking and old behaviors. So when we're changing and reinventing ourselves to our higher self, to the best self, not just on our internal side, but also what we feel like and what we look like on the outside, it matters, right? Because when we're looking at ourselves in the mirror, we want to feel confident, we want to feel sexy. And if it's not matching and reflecting with who we are and who we're building ourselves to be on the inside, then of course we're going to have a lot of insecurities still lingering. I had to work on this part of me so that I could confidently go about my day without needing to have makeup on. You know, I've always dealt with my skin scarring. So even if I didn't pop the pimple, or if I did pop the pimple, regardless, I was gonna get a scar. Till this day, if I get a pimple, it will scar. However, I had to do about 10 things that I'm gonna mention here to prevent getting so much acne or reoccurring acne. If you do put them into practice and into your daily routine, will help so much with your skin. And they're very simple and they don't require you to spend money. At least most of them don't. And let me tell you, I've been to the doctor, I've gone for treatment, I've done the retinols, I've done the face peels. If you aren't already subscribed, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the post notification bell, because my videos are always insightful. Starting with number 1, your nutrition. And don't click off this video because I'm talking about nutrition. The series that we're covering in these 8 weeks are all about your health, but we're talking about nutrition. And yes, your nutrition does matter. What you put into your body is going to show on the outside. My first job when I was 15 was at McDonald's, and that made my skin so bad because of the grease and the toxins in the air. And I was also consuming food like McDonald's and other fast food restaurants at the time so much, so often, greasy and salty foods all the time. And I had so many breakouts, and that's another reason why, you know, I was never the pick girl, because I just didn't realize what I was eating, and it was reflecting on my skin, and I was always having breakouts. And when they would break out, I would be so self-conscious about my skin. Even with my first boyfriend, I would go to bed with makeup on my face because I was so uncomfortable with just showing anybody my skin. That's how bad it was. You have to pay attention to what you put into your body. We're about to make a burrito. Prior to making this video, I was hungry and I wanted you guys to experience me at the best amount of energy. So after, you always just want to incorporate healthier volumes of food. All right, y'all, so this is my fridge. This is like my side. Okay, I have a lot of stocked veggies and pre-cut items that are cooked. We're gonna have pasta tonight, so I already pre-made the beef and put what I want to put in it for our pasta. I've got some cut up chicken to go in the air fryer when we are both done. And fresh cucumbers because I love that on the side. I made cookies yesterday and I have a little batch left over. And yeah, we're gonna make our burritos So let's grab the ingredients, mostly whole foods, where it's gonna be like whole foods. Most of it is coming from veggies, whole carbs, and really enriched protein sources. So I'm using eggs in these burritos along with organic turkey sausages, and also paying attention to the ingredients that is in a lot of like the meats and things that are already pre-cooked and processed. Y'all, I gotta eat because if I film the rest of this video, you're not gonna get the best of me. I did not intend to show you guys what I was gonna eat today, but second meal, we're going for some egg burritos. So this is what the inside of our egg turkey sausage burrito is going to look like. In this house, I either use no sugar added ketchup or I use sweetened heat. I don't like mustard, but I like this. These are both like 10 calories. You can mix the two. I also love adding it to like a beef bowl. Like if I'm doing like a taco bowl, I like to do that as well. It seriously makes a difference when you cook your food at home. Honestly, it has helped my own appearance, my own skin appearance look better. Like, look at this makeup. It's flawless, flawless because of what I eat. You are what you eat. This is our inside of the burrito. So we got green onions, mushrooms, tomatoes, eggs, egg whites, and turkey sausage in here as well. Get comfortable, get better at cooking your own food from home, guys. If you just pre-cut a lot of the ingredients that you're going to, you want to eat, and it takes a lot of time, you gotta cook and you gotta cut up and you gotta set yourself up for success. Literally, set yourself up for success. Let me show you this burrito, guys. So crispy on every side. We're gonna wrap this one up. Cut it up. Me. I don't eat a lot of processed food anymore. I also don't eat out at fast food restaurants. I do go out to restaurants, but I go to quality restaurants. Who usually find me at a fine dining restaurant where I can get a nice clean meal, or the quality of the restaurant, knowing that I'm dining somewhere that I know that they use quality ingredients. Two other things that I took out of my nutritional meal plan daily is going to be dairy. So I don't do any dairy. And I know some of you guys are going to say it's hard to cut out dairy. You love it so much, but honestly, I love me so much. Like, I love the way I feel, the way I look, and I hate being bloated. I also hate being constipated and gassy, because whether you're dating or looking to date or married, there's nothing like walking around the house feeling like, you just ate a whole cow that your body couldn't digest. Because I'll tell you right now, like, I switched to almond milk. I switched to a healthier brand of milk as well. I have just changed a lot, where I make my own protein ice cream. If I do go out for ice cream and it is not dairy free, I'll make sure to have a digestive enzyme or a probiotic right before I have that ice cream, or anything that has dairy in it. Just have a probiotic an hour to 2 hours before. Good to go. Okay, your body will easily break that down. But if you're consuming dairy very often, you will just notice a lot of acne breakouts right here, and your stomach is always bloated, gassy, constipated. It honestly changed a lot for me, and I don't miss dairy. There are so many alternatives. Like now there is organic almond yogurt, there's oat yogurt, coconut yogurt. I do a lot of coconut milk. I do dairy-free creamers, dairy-free cheese, dairy-free cream cheese, all that good stuff. But if you guys would like to go shopping with me, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll make that video. Also, what I took out of my daily meal plan is going to be gluten, except for this wrap is not gluten-free. However, everything else, I don't eat gluten often. I've substituted my pastas for brown rice pasta. However, if I go to a restaurant, I don't ask for gluten-free buns and gluten-free. I just don't have it in my house. Like, as long as you don't have gluten in your house, as long as you don't have food items that you know you're sensitive to in your house, then going out once in a while or having it once in a while isn't as bad. But I always have a probiotic with me. It helps so much. You always want to just stay away from like too much bread, too much refined sugars, too much refined carbs. It's going to, and especially if you have PCOS, it's not going to help. It's not going to help your immune system. It's not going to help your digestive system, and it's not going to help your skin. But your nutrition plays a huge role. You got to really start to pay attention to what you put in your mouth. Okay, honey. Number 2 is going to be hydration. You need to get in water. I don't mean juice, energy drinks, coffee, teas. I'm talking about just water. Your body is made out of water. Once it starts to get dehydrated and all you're doing is putting in other substances that dehydrate your body, like caffeine dehydrates your body, tea dehydrates your body, energy drinks dehydrate your body. Our body just needs some natural water. I know a lot of you guys, especially in America, love your iced tea, but just because you're going to a restaurant doesn't mean that you always have to have a drink or a wine, like juice or wine with you at every meal. Like, you can go places and just have water. And that's what I had to tell myself. Pull it back. You actually don't need to always be consuming juices and pops and stuff. You should just really enjoy water. I like to end my night most nights with lemon water, or if I'm at a restaurant and I literally just came from a restaurant over the weekend, I had lemon water to finish while everybody was enjoying their drinks. But I knew that I wanted to look a certain way and feel a certain way in the morning. And I knew that this would ease my stomach and the digestive process because I just had a steak meal. Water goes a long way for just hydrating your body again. I do encourage electrolytes, but you still need to have the occasional water, like, you know, more than 2 cups per day. I drink about 3 to 4 liters, so I would say roughly go to 2 to 3 liters, and just, you know, make it a priority. If you want your skin to start glowing and just being radiant, trust me, it's gonna make a huge difference. Number 3, let's take it to the bathroom. You wanna have clean cloths. I recommend having a few face cloths on hand. I like to cycle through every 2 to 3 days and dry my face with a new face cloth. But I do suggest having different cloths for your face. So not washing your face in the shower, actually washing your face over the sink. Make sure to wash your hands prior to washing your face. So I like to wash my hands first. Dry my hands with my own face towel. Wash. Use my hands to go and get those beads going, and really in a circular motion wash my face. Especially if I have makeup on, like I think I wash my face like 2 to 3 times until I see that, you know, my makeup is completely off my face. So it is dry. And then make sure that your cloth is clean for you to just dry your face. It's super important that you start to recycle a lot of the things I'm about to mention, because bacteria builds up and your face, especially if it has breakouts, it's going to get on to the things that you're using. And if you don't clean them and you don't recycle through, then you're just creating rotation for you to continue to have bacteria on your face, which leads to more acne. One spot here, that it leads to another spot on the face. New pillowcases. Try and wash your pillowcases minimum once a week. I also love to sleep on silk pillowcases. It's so much softer on your skin, and it also prevents a lot of damage to your skin just with how soft it is and smooth it is. And just like as you age, you just want to be more gentle to your skin. So instead of rolling around on some harsh pillowcases, why not silk and satin? I'm just letting you know right now, you cannot be lazy if you want better skin or just a better body or a better better life or a better reality. It takes work. It takes like little habits to know that, okay, weekly I have to change out my face cloths and I also have to change my pillowcases. Yes, you do. Number 5 is going to be wash your hair often and also keep it off your face. So I know if you have bangs, it's going to be already really hard. My goodness, I remember when I had bangs and my breakouts were right on my forehead because I think I got the bangs to cover up my acne, but then it just made it worse. So I realized that just making sure that I keep my hair off my face is important. And especially while you're sleeping, while you're rolling around, doing anything, cardio, I always work out with a headband on so that I don't have sweat dripping down my face. And also my hair is always pulled back because the last thing you need is for your hair, your sweat, your natural face moisture or your makeup to be all over your hair, then on your face. And if your hair is dirty, then it's going to leave bacteria on your face that's going to accumulate into acne. So when I wear my wigs, like I just washed this one, I also wash my wigs weekly. And I always have another wig to change out. I've had this hair for about a year now and it's lasted so long, but it's because I care for it as if it was my real hair. I just know, like, because I'm always training, I train 5 times a week and for an hour, I always have my hair just needs to, like, everyone needs to wash their hair weekly, regardless if you're working out or not. I know dry shampoo, if you're dry shampooing and you're seeing breakouts on your face, I mean, wash your hair, it might change it up. Number 6 is going to be wash your hands before you touch your face. I know my mom used to tell me this all the time, girl, make sure you wash your hands before you touch your face. And sometimes you don't even realize that you touch your phone and then you touch your face, you touched an area and then you touched your face. I just don't, like, I don't put the phone to my face either because I noticed when I would put the phone to my face, I would have breakouts where the phone was. So I don't put anything near my face. And if I'm going to touch my face, I make sure to wash my hands. Make sure to wash your hands. The products that I'm using, which is number 7. I use simple products on my face and I will link them in my Amazon storefront. I was in Vegas last year. I had forgotten my face wash and I went into Target and they had a travel size bottle of the brand that I now use. And when I came home back to Canada, I was like, oh my God, my skin is just like, while I was on vacation and then while I'm home, I'm like, my skin is just even more radiant. Right here is the product that I use. It's from Soap and Glory. And I use this face soap and Clarity Vitamin C facial wash. About to finish, but I always have a backup on hand. This video is not sponsored, but definitely reach out to them and tell them that they need to sponsor me because yeah, this is all I've been using on my face. And after that, twice a week, I put this peel and polish on. This really brightens up my face. It honestly feels really refreshed and renewed and a lot more smoother after I've done this peel and polish twice a week. And then I go in with moisturizer from e.l.f. So my girlfriend got this for me for my birthday, and so far I've just bought it now 3 times. And this is just a hydration, very light but very moisturizing. Like I wake up and my face is so moisturized and just hydrated. Also, it's very smooth on the skin. So I wear this underneath my makeup and I wear this to bed. So I just have one facial cream daily. I go in with my toner. I'm gonna put makeup on. So if I didn't put it on for bed, I'm just gonna put it on once a day. And then I love their hydrating lip balm. So I use that as well, right before bed and right in the morning after I'm done brushing my teeth. I always have like one perfume on my vanity. I have a lot of perfume usually behind my head while I'm talking, doing these videos. So they're upstairs, and I'm gonna take you to my upstairs bathroom where I actually do my makeup. I feel moisturized. And that's pretty much my everyday go-to I just always make sure that my hair is done. I don't wear lashes every single day, but as long as my skin is prepped and good and glowy, then good to go. And I had to get it. I had to find it and I had to buy it. Yeah, after what I've seen my face looking like, even when my clients see me, they're like, holy moly, like I never really have makeup on just because of the simple products that I use. And then number 8, let your skin breathe. Like I mentioned earlier on in the video, in my first relationship, I would go to bed with my makeup on and I would never let my skin breathe. I would hide in the washroom in the morning and, you know, take the makeup off and then put it right back on because I didn't want him to see my skin. It was so bad. But you know, as I got older and I started researching how to take care of my skin, I did a lot of facial peels. I found a really good facial spa that really helped me with the beginning journey of just being flawless. And that was also a game changer. Honestly, I just wanted to feel so sexy and good in my own skin to be like, okay, I got my eyebrows microbladed, you know, everything is just flawless. My hair is good. My nails are good. I'm good to go without makeup on. Put some sunglasses on. My skin is smooth. My lips are moist. You know, good to go. And that allows my skin to breathe. And then when I put makeup on, it's flawless. But I know that some people, you can't leave the house without makeup on because of the skin underneath. But it's about taking care of your skin because as you age, there's not enough filters, there's not enough makeup in the world that's going to really save you or complete you from how you actually feel on the inside about your actual skin. Trust me, you're always going to be so insecure. And if you're in love and you love somebody, like you're going to be so, you're really going to hold back because you're afraid to be vulnerable and do something about your skin. And I knew that when I'm in a relationship, I just want to be me and be free. And I want to also know that somebody accepts me during my stages of or my seasons of improving, or my seasons where my skin isn't feeling the greatest, but they still see me as beautiful. But mainly I see myself as beautiful. However, if I know I see myself as beautiful, even if my season isn't that great, I'm still not going to be caking my face with a bunch of makeup. I'm going to accept it and then become aware of what I need to do to fix it. And fixing it doesn't mean wearing makeup, because sometimes that makes it worse. Most times it makes it worse. Which leads to number 9, avoid going to the gym with makeup on and also sleeping with makeup on. Already mentioned it a few times. I've done it before and I've done both before. I try not to wear makeup to the gym. It's an odd occasion if you catch me in the gym. If you're gonna go to the gym with makeup on, just do it light, like a very, very light makeup routine, because I could not go to the gym like this knowing that I'm going to sweat. I push myself in 40 to 50 minutes. I'm really trying to have a banging body. I'm not trying to be in there lifting pretty weights so I don't sweat through this makeup. I realized, because in my beginning journey, I would go to the gym with makeup on, and it was because, again, I was insecure with all the breakouts and all the scarring, that I would go to the gym with makeup on. And then I wasn't training hard enough, and I wasn't training with intention because I didn't want to sweat through my makeup. And that just limited me so much. And then as I started taking care of my makeup, I also started prioritizing my nutrition and my water. I started to see that I didn't need to wear makeup anymore because my skin was starting to heal. And actually, guys started to approach me more when I didn't have makeup on. And till this day, guys are more attracted to me, I guess, when I don't have makeup on. I guess when a woman has makeup on, she's more intimidating. But yeah, I realized that if I wanted to go harder and actually see results in the gym, I can't have like a full face of makeup, eyelashes, and then think that I could just bang out a full workout without like sweating through that makeup. And if you're prone to acne, it's just not gonna help you. My last tip, number 10, is going to be wash your brushes frequently, at least weekly or bi-weekly. I wash my brushes a lot, especially if I'm traveling And the minute I get home, I wash those brushes. I also clean my environment around my makeup area. It's not so disorganized and dirty because again, bacteria builds up, and then once you put it on your face, you'll get a breakout. So I realized as I started to clean my stuff more often and frequently and just make sure my hygiene was upkept with my makeup stuff, then my skin, the results of my makeup on my skin looked even better because now my brushes worked better because they weren't so caked up and makeup like packed on. So you need to wash those tools often so that they're always good and in use, or just buy new ones, or just, you know, recycle them every now and then, especially if you use your brushes every single day and you're somebody who wears your makeup every single day. Really try and wash your brushes weekly. Also sponges, like throw them out very often because yeah, there's nothing like having built up you know, foundation on your sponge for a whole month, and then you think that, you know, you're not, you know, spreading your bacteria all over your face. You are. And so once I really upkept with those hygiene habits, game changer. Well, ladies, those are my 10 tips for healthier, glowing skin, especially if you suffer from hyperpigmentation, scarring on your skin, or just breakouts. This video is for you. Send it to another girly who you think would benefit from this, because I know it makes you feel uncomfortable anytime I get a breakout. And in the past, I've been so uncomfortable. And honestly, it never helped me with my confidence until I started to do something about it. And I was aware of these 10 things. It's really simple. I like to keep things really simple because I like to be extra once I'm all put together. But just keep it simple. You don't need to buy all the latest trends. You don't need to buy all the latest products. You don't need to keep up with all the trends. You need to find what works for you. Honestly, I stumbled on a gem because I had forgotten my makeup, my face wash, and honestly that changed my life forever. And I really hope you end up trying it. Let me know how it goes for you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the post notification bell for when I drop the next video.